Lagos has a rich history of economic growth and transformation, although it is the smallest state in the country when it comes to land mass, and yet accounts for more than 60% of industrial and commercial activities in the nation. As the center of excellence, it has grown to become a mega city, not just in terms of population, but as a city with substantial potential in infrastructure and human capital development. Welcome to Inside Lagos. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi.
Ẹni tí ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Mo ní pé bó o bá dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn òyìnbó débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Haúsá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn Ìgbò débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Gbogbo Yorùbá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tí wọ́n mú lọ. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni òde kò yìn ẹkù kan. Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ lórí àwa. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ọ̀pọ̀ ò bá dé kò yìn ẹkù kan.
Governor Babajide SANWO-OLU has compensated another 20 residents of Igbogbo Ahmed Bola Tinubu Road who were affected by the demolition exercise that took place during ongoing road construction in the area. This was done during the governor's working visit to Ikorodu. Ikorodu is a large city in Lagos State with more than 1 million residents. Governor Babajide SANWO-OLU's administration has invested so much in the development of the area, from network of roads at Ijede, Ewuelepe, Oriokuta, Rafatu Anyike Drain, Igbogbo, construction of Ikorodu Town Hall and Youth Center at Int'L, construction of ferry jetties to construction and rehabilitation of schools, housing and the motorized mill, which is the biggest in Africa, and many more, all in Ikorodu. These and other ongoing projects like the construction of the popular Ishawo Road and mini stadium calls for a warm welcome for the governor by the residents. They said the encomium is an appreciation for work well done. As 20 of property owners and individuals that are affected by the demolition on Igbogbo Bola Tinubu Road received their checks, 72 others would also get compensation this week, as promised by the governor.
Total of 70-something that will go to Alausa and collect their checks, because the least we can do is to ensure that we return life back to normal for our citizens, whose property has been damaged or destroyed because of the road improvements that we're doing. Ikorodu roundabout, we want to widen it, and the work has started. We have acquired some property so that the gridlock that is on that side, we want to remove it completely. And by thanking all of our chairmen for supporting our party, for being the ones at the grassroots, for being the one that our people can see on a daily basis. The 6 of you, please continue to make yourself available. Continue to have an open door. Make sure that the teeming populace that are looking up for you have access to you. Make sure that you are not doing only your own group, your own group, your own group. Make sure that indeed your governance touches the life of the people that have elected you, that have given you the opportunity to serve them. You know too well that you have your local government autonomy in Lagos State. You know too well that Lagos State government does not touch your money in any form. So you have the direct access to ensure that your people feel you at the grassroots, so that you can complement what we are doing at the state. I'm happy with you. We know that you can do it. That's why we have given you the opportunity. We have given you the time to do it. Please go ahead and continue to carry the flag of our party and carry the shining light of our party forward. I wish you all the very, very best, right? And I know that you will do it.
Wahid or not?
These are the third set that the governor will be compensating over the road.
We believe in the authority of the state that they don't make promise and do not fulfill it. But it has been confirmed today that our hope has been raised, and we are so happy. Though it is long, about 4 years ago, so most people have lost hope. But today, we are beginning.
Extremely satisfied. Though I felt it's late, we've already lost hope because we are not waiting for that any longer. But coming this time is also not bad. It's still encouraging. Considering the economic value, our projection over it before, I don't buy one way or the other will have been altered. So it's a good thing. We really appreciate that. In fairness, I have to commend the governor for that. But this is something I'm no more expecting in any way. And now coming out is a real plus, which I appreciate. I got over 8 million.
I would like to say a very big thank you to Governor. He's a governor in millions. He's a listening governor. He's a governor that really knows where it pinches. And he's been doing his one. And we are very proud of him. The Ikorodu division, the Ikorodu people are proud to have him as governor at this time in time. And we just have to say thank you. If he's coming out and coming out and coming out again, definitely we are progressive. We are going to back him up. This administration is doing a whole lot of projects in Ikorodu that are capital intensive to the best of my knowledge. And the good thing about it is that these projects are ongoing simultaneously. So we understand that there may be challenges in funding. However, I know so well that the governor is committed to finishing this project in record time. We just want to implore as a people that the governor should please endeavor to finish this project as soon as possible. As we know, we are expecting the rains very soon.
Him coming to the midst of the people will also give the people of Ikorodu the sense of belonging. Not just the fact that he has done some projects and all that, they also want to feel his presence and they are happy that he's here. That's why you can see a lot of people out today.
We are happy today to receive him. Because of many development he has even done for us in the local government. In terms of social amenities, road, good road networks, hospitals, schools, and many other things we can count to the local government. That's why we are happy today. We are celebrating today.
Lagos State Governor Babajide SANWO-OLU, as a caring governor, so he is on this to ensure a hard succor to the suffering of our people in Igbogbobaiku CD.
More than 500 buildings were demolished in December 2017 during the previous administration to pave way for the construction of the Bola Tinubu Road.
SANWO-OLU lele, jọmọ àṣírí lele, SANWO-OLU lele, ya. Mo kíra fún SANWO-OLU àti dẹ́kùtì wa.
The month of March is said to be a special one for women all over the world. As the global community marks this year's International Women's Day, Governor Babajide SANWO-OLU says his administration would continue to ensure gender equality in line with the theme of this year's International Women's Day, which is gender equality today for sustainable development. Have a listen.
Lagos State has always been a pace setter when it comes to socio-economic development in Nigeria, and as the global community celebrates this year's International Women's Day, the Center of Excellence joined change makers all over the world in a unanimous alliance to prioritize gender equality and indeed break the bias. Governor Babajide SANWO-OLU has been raising the bar when it comes to women empowerment and creating opportunities for vulnerable groups in the state to thrive. Speaking at the 2022 International Women's Day celebration last Tuesday at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena Onikon, Mr. Governor said the celebration is a call to action and the stepping up of advocacy aimed at raising the awareness to what the society stands to gain if equal opportunities are provided for both the female and male genders to pursue their dreams and attain their potential.
You have all come here today in this large number. And so you can see that as a government, we're joined here with very, very many beautiful women, beautiful ladies, beautiful, outstanding Lagosians, hardworking, resourceful, diligent, committed women of Lagos State to celebrate this year's International Women's Day. A special one for me, and one that I want to thank all of you for your contribution to our administration and the sustained prosperity of our Lagos. As a progressive state, we recognize the immense value and potential that our women are endowed with and which cannot be overlooked. If we truly want to desire the potentials that we look forward to, then we must have our women right by our side. And you can see from the themes of this year's celebration, gender equality today for a sustainable tomorrow. It is today we have to have that gender equality. We are happy that indeed Lagos continue to be the lighting shine and the leader of all of this great initiative. We stand here, we believe that we desire equal opportunity for both our male and our female gender to pursue their dreams and to attain their full potential. Available statistics as indices of development have shown that societies where women are active partners and participants in development are more likely to attain higher level of prosperity, growth, and progress. In Lagos State, our commitment to this yearly celebration reflects our belief in the critical role of our women and the roles that they must play, and they are currently playing side by side with their men. As I address you today, I can attest to the invaluable contribution of our women in making the attainment of their goals and objectives come to reality under our team's agenda. I'm sure you know that we're keeping our 35% in our cabinet, and I think Lagos State deserves a round of applause for that. That is the highest number of female in any cabinet in the country. Also to say that you know that our Secretary to Government is a woman. Women Affairs and Poverty, we're the only ones that have a full ministry that is also being activated year on year. The highest number of permanent secretaries that we have in our service are women. The highest number of judges that we have in our judiciary are women. The highest number of heads of government agencies and parastatals that we have in Lagos are women. I want to say a big thank you to all of you for your contribution, working together to support our government and to support all of our resourceful women in also the private sector, including especially the informal sector, who have made a collective dream of a greater Lagos closer to reality than in our community. We are the only one that has set up a full agency for domestic violence and sexual abuse. We're the first to set it up, and we're going to put that to a full board within the next couple of weeks, so that we do not want to hear that there will be any woman, for whatever means, because of her gender, she has been abused and she doesn't get justice.
In her goodwill message, the Lagos State First Lady, Dr. Ibijoke SANWO-OLU, who had earlier led a protest rally up to the State Assembly against the recent rejection of some gender bills by the National Assembly, urged Nigerian women to remain steadfast and resolute in demanding an end to acts of bias and discrimination. She commended Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who she described as a champion of the He for She campaign, an advocate for gender equality, for Lagos State Government zero tolerance for all forms of gender-based violence, child marriages, sexual harassment, and harmful practices against women and girls.
As we celebrate International Women's Day, I wish to encourage all our women to thrive and be the best in their chosen fields, as this will lead to success and make them stand out even amongst their male counterparts. By so doing, more women will get to power and occupy better positions at all levels of governance. I thank the Governor of Lagos State, my dearest husband, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, champion of the He for She campaign and advocate for gender equality in Lagos State. The state government has zero tolerance for all forms of gender-based violence, child marriages, sexual harassment, and harmful practices against women and girls. It is a statement of fact that serious efforts have been made in terms of stepping up advocacy, ramping up, and the fight against sexual and gender-based violence in the state. It is gratifying that we are making appreciable progress, as evidenced by the successes recorded in the fight against the menace, and in line with the slogan of this year's celebration. We must all team up with the state government to break the bias against our women and girls.
Also at the event, the Commissioner for Women and Poverty Alleviation, Mrs. Bolaji Dada, said Governor Sanwo-Olu is very passionate about the plight of the women in Lagos State. She spoke on some of the achievements of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration to empower women and youth in Lagos.
This is a clarion call for gender equality in all decision-making policies, identifying factors as equal pay and equal distribution of resources. Yes, we know that the National Assembly has refused and turned down all of our bills. The fight is not over, because without women, there is no nation. And we will continue to fight until we get our rights. The Commission on the Status of Women says 35% affirmative action. Nigeria will not be left out. But the consolation we have as Lagosians is the fact that our governor is he for she. So whether Nigeria likes it or not, in Lagos State, the 35% affirmative action will continue to be in place. Can we put our hands together for our governor? In line with the themes agenda of Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu of making Lagos a 21st century economy, the Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation has established 19 skills acquisition centers across the state, where no fewer than 20 vocations are taught free of charge. About 12,914 students have graduated from year 2019 till date, most of who have become employers of labor. In addition, 10,001 women had been trained and empowered in the 4-week short-term skills acquisition program from 2019 till date. All of these people trained were given free equipment for them to be able to start their own businesses. Lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ni SANWO-OLU fún wa o. All of this was given to them free of charge. Lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ni SANWO-OLU fún wa.
Lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lọ̀gá fún wa. Lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lọ̀gá fún wa. Lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lọ̀gá fún wa. Lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lọ̀gá fún wa. Òun táwọn kan sanwó fún. Òun táwọn kan sanwó fún. Lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lọ̀gá fún wa.
The pose for this year's International Women's Day.
All across the nations, all around the world, women are longing to be free, no longer in the shadows, forced to stay. So sing a song for women everywhere, equality, development, and peace.
Thank you.
Women can't be silent when all around the world people hurt and hungry children cry. We'll sing out loud for justice and development and hold the rights of other people high. So sing a song for women everywhere. Let it ring around the world and never cease. So sing a song for women.
Dada also encouraged women in Lagos State, Nigeria, and all over the world to avail themselves of various opportunities to become empowered, self-reliant, self-confident, even as women strive to attain leadership positions across the world.
Talk about Milan, talk about security, talk about island, talk about good road, talk about SANWO-OLU, talk about good life. SANWO-OLU lele, tẹ̀síwájú lele, àṣírí lele, SANWO-OLU lele, mo kíra fún SANWO-OLU àti dẹ́kun wa.
And that's a package on this episode of Inside Lagos. Many thanks for being a part of it. I'm Adedoja Salam Adeniyi. Stay positive, get involved, and be part of the solution. Thanks for watching. See you next time.